Today we'll discuss the topic multiplexer. In multiplexer there are different types. So first of all we'll discuss 4 to 1 multiplexer. What is 4 to 1 multiplexer? 4 means it having 4 inputs and only 1 output. Let's see the block diagram of 4 to 1 multiplexer. It having 4 inputs, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 inputs and only 1 output. So this is 4 to 1 multiplexer. We can label the diagram, label the input as D0, D1, D2 and D3. These are the inputs and only 1 output. But in multiplexer there are many inputs but it can select only 1 output. So how it can select according to the select line? So here we have to add the select lines. The select lines are labeled as S0 and S1. These are the select lines. How we can get the select lines? Select lines are used by this formula 2 raised to n is equal to m. Suppose there are 4 inputs, means value of n is 4. So 2 raised to n is equal to 4. Then we have to find out the value of n. So value of n is what? 2. According to this, there are 2 select lines. Means in 4 to 1 multiplexer, there are 2 select lines, and according to this 2 select lines, the output is get selected. Let's see the truth table of 4 to 1 mux. The truth table of 4 to 1 mux. See, here the select lines are S0 and S1. These 2 select lines. According to this select lines, we will get the selected input at the output. So, in 2 select lines there are 4 input conditions 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. These are the 4 input conditions. So, if the select line having the input 0, 0, select line having 0, 0 means the D0 input is selected at the output. So here we get D0 at the output. Then if the select line is 0, 1, then we will get D1 at the output. If the select line is 1, 0, then we will get D2 at the output. If the select line is 1, 1, then we will get D3 at the output. Means from the many inputs we will get 1 output. So according to what we will get the output? We will get the output according to the select line. The select line will decide which input should be at the output terminal. So this is 4 to 1 multiplexer. Hello students, today we will discuss how to obtain 4 to 1 mux by using 2 to 1 mux. 4 to 1 mux using 2 to 1 mux. We have to derive 4 to 1 mux by using 2 to 1 mux. So, we want 4 to 1 mux from 2 to 1 mux. Now, we have to draw first 2 to 1 mux. This is 2 to 1 mux. Okay. As its name suggests, it is 2 to 1 mux means it having 2 inputs and 1 output. Okay. Now we have to derive 4 to 1 mux. So again we want 2 to 1 mux. So this is your 2 to 1 mux. This multiplexer also having 2 inputs. Okay. Now as it having 2 inputs means it having only 1 select line. So this is your select line. This is S0. Now see, this is the input D0, this is the input D1. This is the input D0, this is the input D1. And this mux also having the output 1. Now, we have to make 4 to 1 mux. See, 1, 2, 3, 4 inputs are there. So for this 4 to 1 mux, we can write this input as D0, D1, D2 and D3. So we got 4 inputs. Now we want 1 output. So we have to add these 2 outputs. And for adding these 2 outputs, we require which gate? We require OR gate. So this is your output Y. Now D0, D1, D2, D3 are the 4 inputs and Y is the output. Now, what about the select line? In 2 to 1 mux, there is only 1 select line. But in 4 to 1 mux, we require 2 select lines. That's why we have to add 1 strobe line here. 1 strobe line. So this is your second select line, that is S1. Okay? And this line is also connected here. So this is the strobe line to first mux and second mux. Strobe is denoted by G. Now, this is S1, one select line, and this is the S0, another select line. So now we got S0, S1, 2 select lines, and D0, D1, D2, D3, 4 inputs and 1 output. Means we derive now 4 to 1 multiplexer. It is the 4 to 1 multiplexer by using 2 to 1 mux. Now we'll draw the circuit diagram of 1 to 4 demultiplexer, in which 1 input is there and 4 outputs. For 4 outputs, we require 4 AND gates. So first we'll draw 4 AND gates. This is first AND gate, second AND gate, third AND gate, and this is the fourth AND gate. Now it having 4 outputs, 1, 2, 3, 4 outputs are there. So this is Y0, Y1, Y2 and Y3. This is the output. Now, what about input? Only 1 input is there. So we have to draw 1 input line. So this is the input line, that is DG. Now this input line we have to connect to each and every AND gate. So this input line is connected to each AND gate. 1, second AND gate, third AND gate, and to the fourth AND gate. Okay. Now here we have to give the connection of select line. So we have to draw 2 select lines. This is 1, that is S0, and another select line, that is S1. Okay. For each select line we have to connect NOT gate. So here we are connecting 1 NOT gate. So we got this. Now we have to give the input. So the first input is what? First input is 0, 0. So here we have to connect to 0, 0. Then second input is what? 0, 1. So we have to connect here 0 and here 1. Then next input is 1, 0. So we have to connect here 1 and here we have to connect 0. Then next is 1, 1. So we have to connect here 1 and here also 1. Here also 1. So D0 1 input, S0 S1 select line, Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3 are the output terminals. In this way, we can draw the circuit diagram of demultiplexer. This is 1 to 4 demultiplexer.